Probably a bit of a fluke. I never studied advertising. I left school and started working. I think kind of like tried to figure out what I wanted to do. I still don't really know what I want to do. Sounds weird considering that I am hitting my 50s soon, niche. But I got into advertising after working for a company called the Cape Town Olympic Bid. We were pitching for the 2004 Olympic Games. And it gave me insight. It was actually the client back then, although a junior one, and I'd worked with several agencies back then, including Ogilvy, TBWA, all the big, massive, well-awarded agencies back in the day, still are, I guess. And that gave me insight into that world. And when I left the Olympic Bid, I joined a company by the name of Bull Calvert Pace. And I thought I was going to be there for a year and fell in love with the game of communication and persuasion and brands and people. And it just offered me everything I think that I was looking for. And I taught myself through the years what I guess, everything about advertising. I'm still learning. I've always been a student to it. But after that, I actually went back, after 15 years, went back onto the client side. And so I've got a bit of a jumbled thing, I kind of played on both the client side, the multinational agency side, and then obviously with Duke being our own company, being an entrepreneurial company. It's been interesting just to be able to see it from all various angles and through different lenses. And it's allowed us to experiment a lot at Duke as a result. It's the same issue we've been facing for probably 15 years. So nothing has really changed. I think part of the reason why I started Duke was because the model has been broken for a very, very long time. I hate to say this, but many agencies, just based on the holding company structures, have got a particular model that they work to in order to be able to make money. They created a framework and a structure over many, many years that worked incredibly well for brands and clients and that. And that model is, quite frankly, is outdated. So what ends up happening many a times, you're chasing after targets within the agency for your bottom line, as opposed to always looking out in your client's best interests. Trying to get the two right is always the biggest challenge. And that created an opportunity for us when we started Duke. It was a matter of kind of going, well, if the model is broken, what can we do? We don't have the answers, so the only way to be able to really figure it out is by literally experimenting from brand to brand and treating your clients and the brands as if they were your own company. And an interesting thing happens there where you get involved, you get engaged, you still have no idea you're going to make money for your own business, but that's irrelevant at this point. The point is that it's all about innovation. It's about doing things that nobody else is trying. And I think we're getting there. The minute you start unlocking certain things, you start going, okay, fine, maybe there's something there that can benefit both parties, but it's a completely new model. Maybe it's a slightly more refined model of the past. It isn't a complete redo. We haven't thrown everything out, but it is something that keeps us excited, keeps us going. And I think we're seeing the benefit of that. Again, we haven't made the money yet, but that's irrelevant to us just yet. We've done something since the day we started. We kind of figured, like in my personal life, I've got a mixed breedy of like who I am. My dad Indian, my mother coloured. I was a kind of a mixed breedy, a Catholic Indian growing up in Mitchells Plain in the coloured neighbourhood. And again, when I talk about the different lenses, I always look at the world in that kind of way. And again, I apply that into our business, in our business lives. We also know we don't always have a single answer to a solution. And so unlike, I guess, many other companies out there, we're very open to collaborating with people even outside of our industry. And we've created something that we apply to various clients called the Brains Trust, where we reach out to other ex-CEOs of, retired or people that are no longer within the industry. And we kind of create this Brains Trust along with our senior clients, including the MDs or their CFOs and CMOs, trying to unpack what the real issues are. Is there product innovation that can be delivered to the client now? Or is there a different way of structuring their business and all of that? So we're kind of playing in a space where I certainly believe the consultants are playing, but not. It's where the agencies want to play, but not. So we've never gone out and said, We've got these cool, look at our awards, look at our ads. We talk business solutions without claiming that we know everything about it. So we get the experts in to be able to assist us with that. Again, this is a massive experiment. I think it's kind of being vulnerable in the process. As telling your clients we don't have all the answers, but guess what? We've got access to people that may have the answers, and doing that in conjunction with you, it feels a whole lot more purposeful. We can see trust, bonds, all of those things get formed a whole lot better, and we get to move things forward. We love it. We absolutely love it. So we also love people being recognized, still winning what they did in the past, but you have to do something a bit more purposeful. The industry is collapsing, using an old model, and hopefully by doing what we're doing, give some sort of, shine some light on maybe there are some further green shoots down the way for everybody.